Hi, it's Rachel from Tea and Forget-Me-Nots.
Hi, I'm Rachel, welcome back to Tea and Forget-Me-Nots, and I upcycle furniture and decor, but today I'm doing something a bit different. I'm going to be painting my fridge because I was fortunate enough last year to get some new cabinets and they have gold handles, so don't really match a silver fridge. So let's see if we can make them look a bit more of a set.
I chose the navy blue and white in the Axtad range of the IKEA kitchens, and apparently these blue cabinets have never been kept in stock since they started selling them, meaning they were always on pre-order because they were so popular. There was one dent on the top door which I hoped would be slightly less visible with a touch of paint on top of it, but I wasn't going to try and fill it in or smooth it out or anything. Painting a fridge is actually quite a simple project, but can have a really big impact on a space. Even more so than normal, preparing the fridge properly so that I would be able to apply the paint is the key to whether or not this is going to work. There are actually only 3 steps to this entire process of painting the fridge. And out of those 3 steps, 2 of them are the prep, so that is the most important thing to get right. So the first step is cleaning the fridge properly, and to do this I used white lightning, which I decant into a spray bottle. I love having this in a spray bottle rather than mixing it up each time. It makes every project a little bit quicker at the start.
So a quick tip, after using the white lightning you need to rinse it with clean water to make sure there's none of the white lightning left on there, because that would make the paint difficult to stick to it properly. And it's a small thing but easily forgettable, so when you use your clean water instead, make sure you also change your cloth to a clean one, because otherwise there'll be white lightning left in the cloth that you cleaned with originally.
And because I was still using the fridge at the time and it was still plugged in, I just made sure that I wiggled it out of its position slightly so I could reach all the corners properly. So that was nice and easy, step 1 of 3 done.
So onto the product that is going to decide whether or not this fridge will be a success or not and have a lasting finish. And that is Slick Stick, which is designed for shiny or laminate surfaces. So by applying this, it should make the paint stick to it perfectly well without sanding because it's so shiny.
So I always like to line my roller trays with foil for easy cleanup. It keeps all the mess in the foil and you don't have to clean up the tray between colours. However, if you do this, make sure you change the foil between coats of paint, because if it dries at all, then you'll start getting little dried bits of paint ending up in your painted project, which is not what you need. I applied both the Slick Stick and the paint colour with a combination of roller, artist brush and a flat synthetic brush. The combination is perfect for getting a flat finish with no brush marks.
As you may know, I like to put my brushes and roller in the fridge between coats to keep it nice and fresh, so I'll get on doing that. Never mind.
I did 2 coats of Slick Stick in total, and for the second coat I mixed in some of the navy blue paint of the final colour of the fridge. And I did this so there would be less of a contrast between the white of the Slick Stick and the final blue colour. The aim of which was that it would take fewer coats of the blue paint with a slightly darker colour, but in reality the mixed in navy blue actually just made the Slick Stick turn slightly grey, quite similar to the original colour of the fridge. So here I am, 2 coats of paint in and almost back to the start. But it's fine, this is still just the prep stage. An artist brush is just a small detailed brush with firmer bristles, so you can get really accurate painting around those details. So on to the blue. Now, I had a blue in my collection that I thought would be a pretty good match, and that was called Deep Sea, which is in Dixie Belle's Silk range. So it also has a built-in primer and top coat, which is great for their added durability. My initial plan was to do a couple of coats in the Deep Sea, see how it looked against the cabinets, and then look at adjusting the later coats so that it would match more precisely. From having seen other fridge painting tutorials, I expected that this might take 4 or 5 coats of paint, but actually after coat 2 the coverage was looking brilliant. In fact, if I'd been a little bit more careful about checking how perfect my coverage was, 2 coats would have been enough. But I did do a 3rd coat just to touch up little bits that I'd missed. By the time I could see the true colour of the Deep Sea against the cabinets, I thought it was a fantastic match, and I decided not to adjust the paint at all and just do 3 coats of the Deep Sea as it was. And if you're wondering, I didn't paint the top of the fridge for this exact reason, that it is a thoroughfare for my cat's pastel. And if you're tall enough and in my house to be able to see the top of the fridge, well then no, you didn't see that, it is still the original colour, thank you. It's safe to say that I'm really happy with how this fridge has turned out. I knew it would be a quick project, was cleaning and 5 coats of paint, which took place over about 24 hours. And what a difference it makes to the space. It makes the fridge really look like it's part of the kitchen now. I'm just going to try and have to resist painting the toaster, the microwave, the kettle, and everything else that doesn't exactly match now. So if you've been wondering if you can paint your fridge and whether it will last, then absolutely, I really believe the key is in getting all the prep work done properly first. I hope you enjoyed this transformation. If you did, please consider subscribing, it makes a huge difference to smaller channels like mine, or watch another video in the playlist. If you're interested in recreating this look for yourself, I'll link the products listed below so you can find out more information about them. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, bye!